Davenport city leaders are ready for the public to see its flood fighting plans. News 8's Jenna Webster is live in Davenport now to break down what's in that proposal.
You know, flooding is not actually a huge concern right now. I'm actually standing in the Mississippi River right next to the flood wall. But the goal of this plan is to create more permanent solutions for the future and to allow the city to have greater access to the roadways in the event of these high flood stages. The flood mitigation plans will help the city to delay when it needs to start flood fighting and ultimately spend less money on it. It's broken down into 4 different areas in Davenport and specifically targets the largest floods reaching 18 to 22 feet. At stage 18, LeClaire Park is underwater and the river is touching parts of River Drive. The river reached its historic crest in 2019 at 22.7 feet. In this proposed plan, work will be done on sewer improvements and replacing temporary pumps with permanent ones. In the village of East Davenport, parts of River Drive will be elevated by 3 feet east and west of Mound Street. This will allow the street to remain open to traffic up to stage 22, so drivers won't have to be rerouted. Similarly, parts of LeClaire Street will also be elevated from north of the railroad past 3rd Street. Landforms and flood walls will be built into existing berms from areas around the Arsenal Bridge and the railroad down to Veterans Memorial Park. All of this work will be incorporated into the parks and flood mitigation efforts that are already in place so people don't lose access to areas of the park and its views. And ultimately, the city can establish a permanent detour route across Davenport that will remain open up to a flood at stage 22. Now, all this will cost time and money, anywhere from $99 to $150 million and up to 10 years. The city is asking Davenport residents to fill out a survey on their website, and they say this feedback is critical.
We wanted to make sure that we didn't come to the public one time and ask for one set of opinion on a whole host of options, and then afterwards come back and say this is what we're doing, or this is what we're presenting to the elected officials. We wanted to continue to come back, and I think it's consistency, is you're seeing the same things that you saw in previous ones. It's just a lot of the other options are now falling to the wayside because, you know, there were options that people were not very interested in seeing.
Public comment is open for the next 3 weeks, and Merritt says they expect to bring this plan to the City Council in November. Live in Davenport, Jenna Webster, WQAD News 8.
And you can also bring your feedback to Public Works employees in person this weekend at 2 different events. Information about those, plus a link to that full plan, is posted on our website. It's WQAD.com.